the impact that Grandma Ethelene had for me was just her unconditional love. Anytime something was wrong or I needed somebody to talk to, it was almost like she kind of knew to just call. The impact that she has on me is very much immeasurable. One that lasts a lifetime, one that'll last till I die.
Just a star, just a beam to anybody and everyone.
It came to like greeting. She always was excited. You see joy on her face, like you felt the presence of God on her. You never seen her hug men. She always shake their hands. And you know how she carried herself, speaking with everybody, just joyful. God, 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 God. You seen that on her life.
She made us all feel very special.
Mother Ethelene was the first person to reach out to me.
She was an amazing Christian woman and she lived her life for God. Her impact on me, especially this last week, is to make sure that I'm walking the faith of a Christian woman.
You ask her to do something impossible other people wouldn't do, she would do it. She found me a place and my wife a place to live for 2 nights. We stayed with him for 2 nights with no charge. That's the kind of woman she was.
She had the spirit of my grandmother, being so bubbly, the best sense of humor, and just an overall giving, loving person that loved her family.
She was the light in the darkness for me. She covered me with her tearful prayers.
She prayed for people, and when she prayed, it was like you could feel the power and the presence of God in the midst.
Mother Ethelene was an intercessor, a prayer warrior, and that was her life. We know that was her life.
I think one thing that she's able to do really, really well, that she was able to do the best, was bringing the family together and creating a joyful environment, opening her home and allowing herself to be the most giving person in the room, when it comes to wisdom, when it comes to good cooking, when it comes to just life on lifetime.
I remember growing up, she would always give us the best breakfast. We had waffles with good butter.
She taught me how to skate at this place called Sparkles. And I remember this place had the biggest jungle gym, the biggest skating ring, and she could skate too. She was awesome. She taught me, she showed me the ropes, she taught me everything. Those are my favorite memories.
My most cherished memory with her is when I spent the night at her house, and then we got up the next morning and we got in her prayer closet and we went through her devotionals and we prayed for a long time, and I felt so rejuvenated. I felt so strengthened leaving out of there. And then we went and cooked, and she gave me her family cookbook recipes, so we went through some of those recipes and she taught me how to make some of the favorites. So now when I cook for Kyron or other people, I know how to make the stuff that she makes.
She always encouraged me as a young child to get involved and excel. She'd say, "Bae, get in you some typing classes." And I did that. I did it when I was in high school, took typing 1 and 2, and just went from there. She came to all of our graduations. She made each and every one of us feel very special.
And she came to our house and we just took a walk around our backyard, and that was a really, I'm going to cherish that memory a lot, because that was one of the very few last moments that I had with her in her earthly form, and just being with her in our backyard and just walking with her. She saw we have this water feature. She loved the waterfall. She just loved taking in the sun and just letting it be on her skin, and just letting it, just the warmth of God just being on her. I was really enjoying for her, and it brought her, I feel a lot of joy to just be there with me and just walking with me. And I held her hand and I held her every step of the way, and it was just a really awesome time, a bittersweet moment, I'd say, that I had with her that I'm going to now cherish for the rest of my life. So, yeah.
I'm so very glad that I listened to my heart when the Spirit said that it was time to come back down to see her. So my sister, my daughter, my granddaughter, and I, we jumped in the car and drove down from Detroit last week. And the Lord gave us the opportunity, the privilege, the pleasure to serve her for once.
Dear Grandma,
Dear Grandma,
for the 23 years I knew you, I always called you Miss Andrew.
Mother Ethelene, I call her Grandma Ethelene. She was very impactful in my life.
In writing this, my brain is inundated with several thoughts, most of them all surrounding the question of, is this real? All of this still feels like a bad dream. It's like at any moment I'm expecting you to pop up at our house.
words cannot describe how much I will miss your presence.
You were always so versed in God's word. No matter who you had a conversation with, if it lasted more than 30 seconds, the gospel was mentioned at least once. I still remember your favorite verse, a verse which I eternally hold fond, Philippians 4:13. When the doctor delivered news to you that could bring the strongest strong man to his knees. I remember looking at you, and you looking calm and regal. Regal like the queen you are and forever will be.
I am truly grateful and blessed to have had such a wonderful woman in my life. From taking me to sports practices, playing baseball with me and walking at the park, to making my favorite foods like your world-renowned German chocolate cake and spaghetti. Your love and compassion was unmatched. As your oldest grandson, I know you said I was special, and it hurts me so much to say goodbye.
I just want to say I'm grateful for the time that we spent together, and I'm grateful for all the opportunities that I had, being with her extremely young since birth, and being the grown man that I am today.
You have contributed tremendously in making me the man that I am today. I pray that I can continue to make you proud, even beyond your earthly time here. I want to say congratulations on finishing the race of life with such class and excellence. You were truly an angel here on earth. Congratulations, Grandma. I love you.
That's my grandmama. I love her. I know she's up in heaven looking down on us.
Love you, Grandma. Well, your legacy continues to live on through us, your grandchildren, and even your children.
My heart is full, and I'm so grateful to have known such a beautiful soul, and to have her to impact my life the way that she did.
Mom Andrews, you did your part. We've got it from here.